In this video, I'll tell you why I did not want to study in Canada and also why I am finally here. Welcome to Bani Abroad. If you are new to this channel, then I make content on studying and settling abroad, which will give you an edge. So if you do not want to miss out on crucial information, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now. So this is how the story unfolded. I first narrowed down on the degree that I wanted to pursue, and it was Master of Management. Europe is the hub for MIM, and MIM originated in Europe and then later it came to North America. So I thought that if MIM originated there and there are so many schools offering this program, and Europe, as you know, is lovely and it's also unique. Not many people go there to study. So that's why I wanted to go to study in Europe. The other option was the US, and there are a lot of top ranked universities there and live that American dream. So these were the two options that I had initially in my mind, and I'll tell you why Canada came into picture and why I finally decided to go for Canada in spite of not ever wanting to come here. In Canada, I got admission into the top B school, the Schulich School of Business. And also, if you also want to study abroad and want help in your application process, then I have started my own consulting service. You can DM me on Instagram, and my website will be live in a week, and I'll post the link also. And if you are watching this after 1 week, then you'll find the link down in the description box. In this video, I'll give you 3 reasons why I chose Canada, and make sure that you stick to the third one because it is going to be important for a lot of people out there. So make sure that you stick to the end. So before I dig into those 3 reasons, I'll tell you the reason why I did not want to come to Canada in the first place. So the basic reason was that Canada is so conventional. I'm from Punjab and a lot of people from Punjab do go there. And the other thing is that I've always been this bright kid and I have always wanted to explore territories which are uncharted, and Canada wasn't clearly the winner in that category. So when I told my parents that Canada is the country where I'm going to apply and I've shortlisted the universities there, they were not happy with that, and they didn't pressurize me to go to any particular country, but they were like, Canada to har koi chala jata hai, and you are bright, you can get into other universities, other countries, and why are you going to Canada then? We don't understand this, and is there any reason, any specific reason? And now I'll tell you what are the 3 reasons that I told them, and I'm going to tell you the same thing now. Also in the end, I'm going to tell you if I'm happy with my decision of migrating to Canada or not, so make sure that you stick to the end. So let's dive right into the reasons. So the number 1 reason was, and this is commonly known, Canada is very immigration friendly. They survive on immigrants, their economy runs on immigrants, so the immigrants here are valued, and the entire process to get a permanent citizenship here is a lot faster than many other countries in this world. So in this category, Canada was the clear winner. US and Europe were not anywhere near. So it takes a lot of time to get PR or citizenship in other countries, and that is why I chose Canada. And I knew about Europe that there are language barriers and then there are other things, although it was very heartbreaking to drop that option. But then the comparison between the US and Canada. So I talked to a lot of people who were in the US at that time, and all of them said the same thing except for 1 or 2, I think. So they said that if we could go back, we would definitely come to Canada, and a lot of people are already migrating to Canada because of that non-immigration friendly rule. So that's one reason that I decided against US. And actually this is true, many people are coming to Canada, so they study there and then they apply for PR and then they find work here, so it's like a long process. So it's that typical example of not holding your ear like this but like this. I hope that I did this correctly. So this might sound reasonable to you, and well, for many people it might work out as well, but the thing is that when you're in the US, you have formed a connection there and you have studied there, you have your network there, and in North America, network plays a really important role in landing a job. So when you migrate to Canada, you have zero connections here, all your network is in the US, so that is bad when it comes to getting a job. So this was a logical reason why I chose against US and Europe, and I decided to come to Canada. Now coming to the number 2 reason, which then gave me assurance that there are going to be that many job opportunities in Canada as well. Obviously not compared to the US, but then like according to the country, there are going to be a lot of job opportunities. So all the people who listen to Punjabi songs, they do know about Toronto region. So what Silicon Valley is to the US, Toronto is becoming the same for Canada. And there are a lot of startups that are mushrooming in and around Toronto, in the GTA region, in Kitchener, Waterloo. So I thought that this is going to be a good place, and I have a tech background. I am an engineer. I wanted to merge that with business, so I thought that this is going to be the right place for me. Apart from this, the cherry on the cake, and this is not the third reason, I'll come to that, and it's really important. Along with the job opportunities here, the cherry on the cake was the beauty. Canada is so beautiful. Although I haven't got a chance to even go beyond Ontario, but all the pictures that I've seen and the Insta reels and everything here, it's so beautiful. It's very serene. Sometimes that serene can become a lot irritating when you feel that there's no hustle bustle when you're used to that in India. But yeah, overall it's a very good country to stay in. There are its ups and downs, but okay. So having a lot of job opportunities as well as living in a country which has a lot of beautiful surroundings was the second main reason. And now coming to the third reason, and I promise you the suspense is going to be definitely worth it, and it's going to be very valuable. And the hint is that it's going to be very valuable for those people who always want to stay close to their family. So once you get your PR in Canada and then you have that required income, you can easily sponsor your parents and your grandparents. And I think when we are just young and chasing our ambitions, we tend to overlook this factor, but this factor is really important. So Canada was the country that was offering this. So this was the actual cherry on the top, that you can finally invite your family here and stay together and have fun and be with your parents, especially at their old age. So this is really comforting, and believe me that this is a very important factor. Having said that, if one country overpowers Canada and you have this tie thing between Canada and that country just because of this reason where you can invite your family later, make sure that you sit down and have a talk with your parents, because I have heard and seen that many people do not want to settle in Canada later in their life because they are used to India and they are used to the people that surround them, and when they come to Canada, it's an entirely new atmosphere for them, and some people do not like that. Of course, there are certain neighborhoods which would have your own type of people, and maybe your parents would be comfortable in living in those regions so that they can do their daily gossip or go on walks with them, and they will feel familiar in a new country. And we are young, we are adventurous in the sense that it's okay, we adjust to new environments, but some people might not like that, and especially when people grow old, they are not that excited for any change in life. So make sure that you talk to your parents about it and have a realistic picture that okay, if they really want to migrate with you, even if the options are open, what is their opinion? Are they excited to migrate to a new country, or are they happy in India itself? So these were the 3 reasons for me, and I'll quickly give a recap. So number 1 was this is an immigration friendly country. Number 2 was job opportunities. Toronto is emerging the hub for startups, and then this beautiful landscape here. And the third one was being close to the family, and Canada giving the opportunity to do so. And yes, I did promise you that I will tell you if I am happy with this decision. So initially when I was back in India and I was thinking about it, I was like, oh no, I'm going to a place where everyone can go, so I'm not doing something unique, and that's bad. But I think that I've made the right decision. If I had made that choice, it would have been based on emotions and superficial factors. But then this is a logical decision, and it guarantees that whatever money you have spent on your education, you're going to stay here and you are going to seek the ROI and then eventually settle in the country. For example, in the US, MIM is basically a 1-year degree, so it wasn't counted under the STEM program. And if you do not go for a STEM program, then you do not get those 3 years. And if you do not get that, then I feel that it's just pouring a lot of money out there and then maybe not even getting the return, and that is really a scary situation. And then this constant pressure that, oh, you might be deported, what if you do not get a job, you'll have to go back. So I did not want that pressure in my life when there are equally good opportunities here and I can escape that tension. I did apply to a STEM degree, Master of Management Science at University of Texas, and I got in there. But after all the discussion and the reasons that I have mentioned, I decided to shun that option and then choose Canada, and I got admission in the top B school of Canada, so that's pretty good and I am enjoying here. Obviously I do miss India at times, but I think that I did make the right decision and there is no limitations to where you can go. Maybe after 5-6 years I decide to explore another country, or maybe I become a hippie who's exploring different countries and not staying in any one. And as always, I'll keep you updated with what happens, but for that you'll have to subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, do smash that like button and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any new videos coming up and you're the first one to watch. I'll see you super soon with my next video. I've increased the frequency of uploads that I do, so it will be hopefully in 2 or 3 days. Until then, take care and stay happy. Bye.